A few months back, I used to be a person who used to watch YouTube videos as a viewer right there. And today I'm speaking, recording myself and uploading videos on YouTube channel. I'm sitting at the opposite end. Honestly speaking, it's a wonderful feeling. The journey from a viewer to sitting here has been quite an extensive one. I know in today's generation, having a YouTube channel and speaking in English is not a rocket science, it's not a major hurdle, but the experience I bring to the table from my background, the community I belong to, it's a significant milestone. It's like a feather in my cap. Because as far as I know, in my community, in my society, neither nobody has a YouTube channel nor anybody speaks in English. In my society, where every typical girl's life is to completing a higher secondary education, then their family starts finding room for that girl, then she get married, have kids, and spend rest of the life raising those kids. See, I'm not passing any judgment to any work. It's a personal choice. I'm not into this business to passing any judgment on anyone's life. But I just want to say that that's what society was expecting from me as well. But they don't know I stand apart from the rest. I'm a square peg in a round hole. I was not like this since my childhood. I have undergone some challenges, some personal challenges. That's why today I have this kind of personality. During my schooling time, I was so shy, underconfident, and introverted girl who never believed in herself. When I shifted from Hindi medium school to English medium college, I felt out of the place. Let me share one incident here. I remember in my schooling one day, my teacher randomly he was just asking Hindi to English translation sentences randomly to any student, and literally I was shivering that time. I was hiding myself under the bench so that I don't have to answer that teacher. But my teacher saw me hiding under the bench and he just called out my name. Same happened which I was not expecting. He started asking some Hindi to English translation sentences and I was so poor I couldn't utter a single word. He was kept asking me questions and I was just standing there in this dilemma that what about after this class? What will happen? After this class, all the students, including my best friends, they are going to make fun of me. And exactly, same happened. They started making fun of me. It was just a lame joke for them, but you know what? It just shattered my confidence. Since then, I carry this anxiety with me. I am afraid of making friends. Throughout my schooling, my college, I was so afraid of making friends in general. Throughout my schooling, throughout my college, even in social gatherings, visiting new place, I couldn't make any single friend there. After a point, I was so tired of pleasing people. I was so tired of pleasing people to become my friend. I was so tired of it in every situation. I realized this is a kind of suffocation for me. मेरी ऐसी personality से मेरा खुद का ना दम घुटने लगा था. That's when I thought of changing myself. I realize I can't be a person who is always lost, sitting in a corner and has no friends. खैर वो तो अभी भी नहीं है. Let me give you the definition of friendship for me, like what is true friendship for me. So, see, whatever dream you are trying to building, that is necessary. It's truly necessary to have good people around you. That person, those friends should respect your boundaries, respect your decisions, respect your goals, and respect yourself. That is the true definition for me. That is why I do not have many friends, and I'm really proud of this fact as well. That's why you will not see me in groups. I do not have pictures in groups. Even I do not have groups of friends. रियली आई हैव वेरी लिमिटेड पीपल इन माई लाइफ, इतने कि मैं उनको अपने दोनों हाथों की उंगलियों पे गिन सकती हूँ. and I'm proud of this fact. These are the people which helped me to come out from the shit. Now back to the topic and track. So at that point I had only two options: sit and cry over circumstances, just live with this trauma, blame God. That was the first option. And second option was get up and take actions, take decisions for yourself, wipe up your tears and start living your life. And of course, as a superwoman, I chose second option. And that was the first time I took things under my control. If that older Mamta didn't have such courage to push herself, I don't think I would have such courage to put my thoughts on the internet, my experience on the internet. So back then, the very first step I took for the personal development is I wanted to first heal my this part. And for this, I started reading self-help books. जहाँ लोगों ने मुझे लाइफ टाइम वाला ट्रॉमा दिया, मेरी कॉन्फिडेंस के धज्जियाँ उड़ा दी, वहाँ बुक्स ने मुझे हील करने का काम किया. मेरे दिल दिमाग पे लगी हर एक चोट को हील किया बुक्स ने, सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स ने. दैट्स वाई आई ऑलवेज से दैट बुक्स आर माई हीलर. Well, I will talk about this topic in another video. I will surely make a separate video about it. But now let's come to the second action which I took for the self development. I started giving my name to any competition whichever was having in my college and in my schooling, because that was my second challenge, to face people. I wanted to build my confidence, and just by reading books at home we can't develop that much confidence. At the end we have to face people, and for that, whichever competition was having in my school and college, I started giving name to it. Badminton competition, skating competition, or dancing competition, mehndi arts, stitching, everything. I started giving my name to it, and I was not doing it to prove attitude to my friends, to anybody. No, I was doing it for my confidence. I literally wanted to grow my confidence, and I was not doing it for winning as well. No, मैं जीत तो वहीं गई थी जब मैंने अपना नाम उन कंपटीशन में देना चालू किया था. My true win was to participate in all these competitions and coming out from my comfort zone. That was my true winning. Since then, I carry this attitude, this mindset everywhere. I do not do anything to win. I do it just to build my confidence. Okay, so after this, after completing my graduation, I realized that now I have to work in an IT sector. 9 to 5 job, 8 or 9 hours I have to work with that small space of cabin, and I realized I can't do it. I couldn't imagine myself working in that small space. Although it's a good choice for career, many people are enjoying it, but everybody is having their own circumstances, their own choices, so it's suitable for them, but it's not suitable for me. I realized I am not made for this. I am made for something else. While this, I was learning English as well, and for that I was following those 4 fundamentals: reading, writing, speaking and listening. And I was every day choosing one topic to speak in front of the camera and recording myself. Then one day one thought came into my mind that why not to upload these videos on YouTube? Surely it will help people as well, people who are learning English, and of course it will help me as well. I will get feedback from the people that where I am lacking and where I need improvement. So since then I'm doing this, and I'm keep on trying my hands into new things, new skills, so that I believe that if you want to gain confidence, then you need to keep on trying your hands into new skills, into new things, so that you can gain confidence. Because see, if I know that how to understand English, how to speak English, then of course in front of the interviewer I will be confident person. Of course I will not utter, I will not stuck there. If I know that how to speak English, if I have knowledge, whatever the questions they are asking, So that's why I'm saying, if you know things, if you know that how to, okay, suppose you are working in an IT sector, and the interviewer is asking you questions, the HR is asking you questions that how to build this website, grocery websites. So of course, if you have knowledge, if you can speak in English, then you are going to speak it clearly. But if you don't have, then of course you are going to fail in that interview. There is so much knowledge in this world to gain. Become good listener and experience things which you haven't experienced till now. Whenever we think about future, so we always think about those things which we want, like financial freedom, success, respect, any kind of a job, whatever we want to achieve, only we think about those things. But just right now, do an experiment here. Find out those things which you don't want. What kind of person you don't want to become. Which life you don't want to live. For my example, I don't want to become such woman who is financially dependent on others. I don't want to become such woman whose life goal is to just getting married. And I don't want such life where every time to do something, to go somewhere, I need someone's approval. This is a kind of life which I never want to live. So find out your motivation. I know it's a weird way to find out your motivation, but it's really powerful. Whenever you think about these things, that oh my god, what if I need to ask for single penny for to others, oh god, it will give you high level of motivation to work on your skills, to work on your future. So this is how every day I try to work on my confidence, and I hope these things will help you. This video helped you somewhere along the way to improve your confidence. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.